Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Yes, Noob Journey is back, bitches. No X-Matty, which is obviously a shame as he's gone on some new things, but Ricciardo and Duke have decided to revamp the Noob Journey, reinvent it. Season 2 is here, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what happens. Today is the pre-season test at Spain. Ricciardo and Duke were sort of teasing with Monaco, Singapore, which the chat went a bit mental about. We all knew it was Spain because they wouldn't screw us over that much, although mind you this is Ricciardo and Duke, well mainly Ricciardo, but yes, we are here at Spain for pre-season to see how this goes, so I for one cannot wait to get season 2 underway of the Noob Journey. I hope you enjoy, let's get on with it. So qualifying is always an interesting time when it comes to Noob Journey because you quite literally have no idea what's going to happen next. So we thought, well, let's go out for a run. Let's just see what happens. So, you know, went out in the Mercedes. If you haven't seen the announcement video, we are in the Mercedes for this season. That was chosen by Ricciardo and Duke. So quite happy to be put in the Mercedes, something different. But yeah, we'll have to see how that goes this season. Just getting out of the pits. I feel a lot more confident than pre-season for season 1. For obvious reasons, I can actually do no assists. Well, loosely speaking, I can do no assists, but you know, I'm confident with it on the wheel and everything. And oh my god, there's been some instances there. I actually thought Factual was going to hit us there as well. So that was very, very close. Just trying to get a feel for the track, just move it around. And we're just trying to get a good feel of it at the moment. Briggsy's on pole. We haven't actually set a lap yet. I believe this was our first lap time, as there's a yellow flag coming into the last sector. We ramp it through the gears, DRS, and we're going to set a 1:29.3, so it's good for our first lap speed under the 1:30s, which was good. And then next lap we were a minute and 41 up, well, second and 41 up. We had a bit slow through there. We're gaining back that time now as we're behind Buttius, and then we get an invalid lap. Is that really invalidated? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's a bit close for my liking. So we backed off for the next lap, and this is then going to be the qualifying report. So here we go for qualifying here at the Catalunya circuit for season 2 of the Noob Journey. As we break down at 100 metres for this right-left hander, it's quite quick through here as Buttius gets out of the way, thankfully for us. As you can see, we are already 3-4 tenths up as Matt stays off the track nicely for us. Thank you for that one. Beautiful up through here, sweeping through, braking with all the braking markers gone, so that was very, very difficult braking zone for here. As we go through this right-hander, going up the gears slowly, not putting up too much throttle. Braking here again, no braking markers. As we make sure we brake there, going in second gear to get the nose in. We are 5 tenths up as well, flicking through. Nicely up through the gears as we brake for this left-hander, which sort of goes away from you and then comes back to you with the outside curb, then comes through this right-hander. You don't want to oversteer for this one because it can be really, really difficult if you oversteer through here. 1.2 seconds up as we hit the DRS, and we're braking at around about 100 metres for this tight left-hander. Getting down into second gear. Don't really want to go down into first because the rear end will lock up as we come through this right-hander. 1.6 seconds up, which is pretty nice. We've got Jamie 183 in front of us, going really slowly. He's just screwing up our lap. Get out of the way, mate, as we do actually dive up the inside to make sure that we get past him, as we make sure we go up through the gears to this right-hander. Coming up to the line, we're about two seconds ahead. We've actually run out of fuel on this qualifying lap. We were 1.6 seconds up, but we ran out of fuel, which was horrific, but that's our qualifying lap around Spain. Let's take you to the full standings for pre-season at Catalunya. So here are the qualifying standings from Noob Journey Season 2 at the Spanish Grand Prix pre-season race. In pole position is Dahar 24 Fan 24, staking his claim to be a championship contender. Although, mind you, Teak Quickshare could not make it here today, so that might be why he is on pole position. Matt 212 came in second. Callum in third, great result from him. Pepsi in fourth, obviously the British Grand Prix winner in Season 1, great result from him. Briggsy 23 in fifth place. Jack Hopwood in sixth, one of the new guys. But obviously not doing as well as Matt 212. Respawn 28 in seventh place. Corrigan keeping his banana in eighth place. Ben 665 in ninth place in the Red Bull. Morgan in the Williams with Frobo and Courzel C in the two Mercedes just outside the top 10, but with a great opportunity for some strategy. Let's go to the race for pre-season for Noob Journey Season 2 at Spain. So here we are at race time for the pre-season race at Spain for Noob Journey Season 2. Being in 12th place, we got a great choice of strategy here. So we wanted to go medium, go long into the race, see if there's any safety cars, any anything that might happen, and then go on to the softs at the end. It allowed us just a much better depth of strategy. So that's what we were going to do with our teammate in front of us. He's actually on soft, so we're going for two completely different strategies. One might work, one might not. We'll have to find out. So formation lap. I didn't want to exactly rush off, but Buttius decided that he wanted to have a go for no apparent reason. One of them disappeared. I think that might have actually been my teammate. And there's already loads off. So we had a slow start, but it was a slow start that I really wanted. So we'll have to make sure that that is the sort of start we get, at the start of the race. Make sure we don't actually crash into each other. People going off. Jack on a controller with no assist. Has just crashed into the wall, so I'd like to see him in the Noob Journey with no assist, but I guess we'll find out as we reform for the grid for the start of the race. There was a lot of tension, especially in the part that we were in. There was a lot of come on, we can do this. Let's not crash out. Let's just have a nice smooth race, and let's just see what happens. So we're now readying up. Everyone's getting in. We're all waiting for Reese now, who is ready and prepared to go as we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we're off for the start of this Spanish Grand Prix. Not a bad start. We get hit up the rear. I don't actually know who that was by. We got absolutely slammed in the rear. Briggsy's out. No, oh, I so thought we were going to have to reoccur as the last scene. But it looks like we crashed into either Briggsy or Corrigan. I don't know which one it is. We've now got an illegal overtake on someone that's spun out. So I don't even know where he is. But we've got an illegal overtake on them, which is a bit weird. And then a 5-second stop go for no reason. I don't know about that one, but safety car is out, which can go in our favour because, as you can see, we're coming into the pits for hard tyres as someone completely misses the pit lane. That's Buttius. The mandatory tyre for this race is mediums. I put on mediums to start with, so as we go really slowly into pits, Reese was like, come on, Alex. And I was like, no, I don't really want to speed into the pit lane. But because we put on the mediums, we've done the mandatory tyre. We can go onto the hards now to the end of the race, which they will go up to the end, especially under the safety car. That is a huge strategy call for us because we don't need to pit again, whereas all the people in front of us, or quite a few of them anyway, will need to pit again. So this is great for us. So we are effectively now on our last stop, all the way to the end of this race, another 15, 16 laps. But we won't use up much tyre wear on the safety car, so it's fine. We're all okay. So this is really, really going to help us as Corrigan's all the way down in 14th. So I don't know what's happened to Corrigan. He must have, I think he was caught up in the crash. Yeah, when I was going backwards, it's, oh wow, hold on. There's a huge crash. Ben 665 is out. Buttius is out of this race. Factual's all over the place. What on earth? God Among Us has left the session. I don't know what's gone on there, but there is a huge crash under the safety car. That is unbelievable. I have no idea what's happened there, so I've got no idea. Anyway, towards the end of lap 3, the safety car is in. We've got loads of fuel. We've got hard tyres onto the end of the race. I wanted to try and get Factual as early as possible, so I knew he was going to be an issue. Reese, I know, wanted to get me as early as possible because I'm going to be an issue. Because I think Reese just has a little bit more pace than me, but I believe we actually had a decent battle towards the end, towards the sort of middle stints of this race, towards the middle sort of laps of this race, which was really good. You know, I enjoyed battle with Reese, and I had a battle with Frobo as well. But obviously, you'll see that when we get going, Factual going really slowly there as well. So we are now going to put it up into rich mixture to make sure that we are at our optimal. There's a yellow flag. DRS is enabled. We are now going to try and go up the inside of Factual Impala. There's been a crash overhead. Overrated llamas in the pits. There's been a huge crash. Pepsi's round. Oh, wow. Oh, Factual's gone into the wall as well. How is he not retired? Please don't give me the legal overtake on Factual. No. Good. Briggsy is now very, very much behind us. I don't know whether he's going to go for the overtake or not. We wanted to try and get overrated Llama, but... Oh, wow, and there's another crash. Corrigan and someone else has had a spin. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's overrated Llama now goes massively wide. I don't know what's happened to him. We're struggling for traction as well. And then a little bit of oversteer. So we're like, yep, go away, Briggsy. I don't really want to be in a fight with you because you're faster, so that's fine. We let Briggsy go. And now following him, as there's no braking markers there at all. We miss our braking point completely, which not helps. So Reese has gone past. We narrowly miss whoever that is. I don't know who's in the Williams. As there's someone off. Jamie can't get any traction at all, so we got the inside. Frobo's just there, as we very nearly hit him as well, which could have gone really badly wrong for us if we'd have hit our own teammate. That wouldn't have... Yeah, you could just tell Turtle Wolfer's reaction to that. So, yeah, that was going to be an interesting one. Nearly hit other rear factuals again, because we're just struggling. And then oh my god, Frobo, sorry, with the oversteer. Holy Jesus, overrated Llama is having an absolute mare. As we've overtaken also Morgan, I don't know, Morgan someone or other, who's now gone through us. I don't really know what's going on there. Again, no braking marker, someone's taken him out. Overrated Llama's broken really early there, so we had to avoid him. As Morgan's going really slowly. I don't know what, it's obviously a problem with his throttle or something. So that's a bit weird. He then goes, he did miss Corrigan, so that's fine, he's gone. As Corrigan is going to go out the inside, it's going to be a drag race between us. He's got no front wing by the looks of it, which is pretty funny to see. As yeah, I back out of that one and just let Corrigan go. I'm not really in a fight with him because he's coming back through the field after having a crash, so that's fine. So he's now trying to get past overrated Llama, which is going to be difficult. And we're still behind overrated Llama at the end of this lap as Corrigan goes past. Morgan is, I don't know whether he's overtaken us or what. We've got blue flags for no apparent reasons. Morgan and overrated Llama are taking each other out. Oh my god, so we claimed 2 spots up into 9th place. I was very happy to see that happen, I will say. So we're now up to 9th place. We're respawned just behind us. DRS is now enabled. I don't know why it wasn't enabled, but oh well, that's, you know, whatever. So, braking at 100 metres. Reese is going to go out the inside. Wasn't going to fight him because we didn't really want to crash into each other. You know, it's alright having close racing, but, you know, you don't really want to crash too hard and too early into the race. So, that was fine to let Reese go, as Reese gets a little bit on the grass as well, as we brake beautifully further onto the lap. We're still behind Reese, still closing in, as we get a shed ton of grip there. Oh, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Braking here, that's fine, as we just oversteer it too much. Reese has gone past, and he's disappeared. Apparently, Reese went into the gravel trap about 2 corners back, so I don't know what happened there. It just happened as Darthard sets the fastest lap of this race. We are also a couple of tenths up on our fastest lap. Anyway, on to lap 7. Through here, having a decent lap, going a bit wide there again, which was a bit. Oh, we keep going wide there because we keep just locking up, and then oh wow, it didn't ghost us. I'm so sorry, Matt212 Gaming. It just didn't ghost us. There was nothing I could do. You try and rejoin the track and it just goes everywhere. So that wasn't good enough from me. That really wasn't, as we try not to let our teammate through. We're just going a bit slowly after that incident. We don't really want to let him go past, but we had to. We had to. Team orders because we were going really slowly. As Frobo brakes really early. Whether he's got an illegal overtake for a yellow flag, I don't know. But we are up into 11th place again as Matt is ahead of us. But Matt's been very consistent from what I've seen. He has been very, very inconsistent. So don't think it'll be long till we overtake him again as we get up on the curb there. But for Frobo, massively, massively close behind us. 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. What a surprise, because that was absolute honky-donkey horseshit. What a corner cut that was. It's just unbelievable. As we come down here, Reese is... I don't know what Reese is doing. Is he spun or what? I don't know. But he was having what looks like a very difficult time trying to get that car back round again. Through here. Oh, and the oversteer is... Oh, no. I can't believe that oversteer. That's unreal. Just from nowhere, it's just come down, and then Frobo's overtaken us. Further on to lap 10. Frobo's still ahead of us. There's a yellow flag up ahead as well. There's an absolute clusterfuck ahead of us. Look at all of those cars. This idiot McNoob that's round. Oh, wow. All of these cars are ahead of us. Half of them are being lapped as well, I swear to God. So that's never, ever good, is it, as we go wide through there. Factual Impala's in the wall again. I don't know what's happening there. That is... I have no idea what's happening there. Briggsy's leading this race, I've just noticed. So that's an interesting one. As we got Jamie ahead of us, who our teammate has just overtaken. We've got Matt212 Gaming right behind us, but he's got more oversteers. 3-second time penalty again, as we are coming up to lap Jamie, as you can see, because he's obviously not ahead of us on track in 15th place. So we're going to come up right behind him. We needed to move out of the way here because he didn't on our qualifying lap either. Jamie, move. Move. Actually accelerate. Come on. Oh, oversteer. No! What are you... What are you... Get out of the way! What are you even... What? Are you just get out of the way? Blue flags! You can read blue flags! What are you even doing? Oh my god. We're now out of this race after having a great strategy.
Is it too late now to say sorry?
That's just no. I'm so done with that. That's unbelievable. Just didn't move out of the way, parked it, and then spun, and I've crashed into him. Like, what am I even supposed to do there? Because he's just parked it on the apex. Like, no, blue flags. Get out of the way, let me pass because I'm faster. But no. So that's our race completely over. So as we look at the end results, Die Hard has won that race. It was a dominant win in the end by 21 seconds, but Pepsi had to make an extra pit stop, and I think had a drive-through penalty as well. Callum was in a similar situation with having to do an extra pit stop, I believe. Or was no, Pepsi was just the drive-through. Callum was a pit stop. Jake Hopwood in 4th place, just missing out on a podium, with Corrigan in 5th, Morgan in 6th, and then we got Charlie a lap down, Frobo a lap down, Reese a lap down, and Overrated Lama 2 laps down to complete the top 10. We got Briggsy in 11th, who actually probably deserved more because he was in 3rd place, and I believe got taken back by Jamie 183 as well. So Jamie causing a lot of issues, I think, and Overrated Llama as well, I believe, in the part was being mentioned quite a lot. So that was pre-season, doesn't count for anything. It was just to see what the drivers were like, our pace, everything like that. So I do hope you enjoyed this. Give it a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new and want to see all of the Noob Journey as it comes through. I will be putting up every Noob Journey episodes that I'm in anyway, which I think will be most of them. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you next time. And yeah, have a good evening. Goodbye.